All right, welcome to our team training on how to explode your income with Forsage project. My name is Vitaly Dubinin. I'm excited to see everybody here on this call. And today I want to share with you everything I've learned over the last 5 years, the key fundamental strategies on how you can succeed building an income from home and what is required for you to succeed. And I want to share with you all the key strategies and mindsets and skill sets. And I want to really break it down for you today on how you can create unstoppable income here with Ethereum, with this project. It's really the simplest way that I've seen to generate income in crypto. If you apply those strategies and you go and put into action, then it can really create life-changing income for you. And that's really my goal. I want everybody here to generate cash now, to generate a lot of income, a lot of passive income, and to grow this machine into the future, because we are talking about Ethereum smart contract that is here to stay. And that's one of the things that we really like about this project. So the work you put in here once can really pay you over and over and over again. And I've designed systems and strategies to really help you do this as simple as possible to build this business. So welcome everybody, excited to see everybody here. Frank, Aston, Henrik, David, Jacques, Chris, Rick, Steph, and everybody else who is watching us on the replay as well. So let's get started, guys. I have some slides I want to share with you. How to generate unstoppable passive income with Forsage, Ethereum smart contract matrix, and build Ethereum money-making machine. Let me do the slideshow here. Okay, cool. So I can tell you the last 3 years that I've been focused on educating people about Bitcoin and crypto and seeing all kinds of opportunities in the crypto space. This is by far the simplest project that I've seen, and it is really unique. It is the first time that decentralized matrices and the whole marketing plan has been coded and programmed into the blockchain itself, right? And this is really, really cool. Something that has never been done before. And this whole decentralization, this is the direction that we are going in right now in the crypto space, right? This is the era of decentralization. We have Ethereum. This is the most developers in the crypto space are working on Ethereum more than any other crypto in existence, more than Bitcoin, more than any other cryptocurrency. The most developers are on Ethereum, and there are so many decentralized applications and smart contracts that are being built on the Ethereum blockchain. Is just growing more and more popular. And Ethereum is here to stay, that's for sure. We're going to have Ethereum 2.0 coming up with upgrades, with having it even more faster. I'm not going to get into details about that right now here in this training, but Ethereum is a really awesome cryptocurrency to start earning and holding into. Why? Because it is poised to go up in value. Right now it's about $170, and I believe in this next bull cycle, which we're going to have in 2020 and 2021, 22, those next 12 to 18 months, we can see Ethereum go up in value to over $1,500 and over $2,000. So more than 10x than we are at right now for Ethereum itself, right? The entire cryptocurrency market cap is going to grow into the trillions, and we are right about 35 days before the Bitcoin halving event, which will affect the entire cryptocurrency market. And as you know, Bitcoin and Ethereum is very correlated. As Bitcoin will go up in value, Ethereum is going to go up in value even more. And that's just 2 cents about Ethereum and why this is such a cool cryptocurrency to earn. And this project is built on the Ethereum blockchain itself using a smart contract. Now, So you understand about this key with decentralization. So many cryptocurrency projects out there in the crypto space are centralized, and this is one of the key pains that we have in the cryptocurrency space. If you understand that, guys, if you realize that, what are the big pains that people have in this market is, you know, there's a lot of scams. There's a lot of scams, a lot of different things that, like, promises in the crypto space, and people are given their control of their crypto to some project or, you know, some centralized entity that promises them they're going to trade with this crypto, they're going to do this and this and this, right? And they usually it doesn't end good. Okay, usually something happens with the project, especially with those projects that we were seeing that, you know, provide some crazy promises about profits that people are making, like 1% a day or 10% a month, or, you know, 30% a month. Those projects are very risky projects. Now, people in the crypto space, they love risks. They love to be part of risky projects as well. And that doesn't mean that you can reliably build on it for years and years to come. I mean, I used to believe that, you know, we can have some awesome project, and it is going to stay for a long time and nothing will happen. Like, you know, the reality is it is so difficult to do. When you combine profits and when you combine network marketing aspect to it, and you combine those two things, it's like a rocket bomb, you know, that is ready to explode at some point, because it's so difficult to sustain it over a very large period of time. So that's what makes this project unique, is that we are not talking about investing here. We're not talking about coins. We are not talking about trading here. You know, trading is volatile, it's risky and all of that. We're not talking about any of that stuff. It's a simple, smart contract, and all of the marketing is being coded directly into a smart contract. And we can trust the smart contract. The project creators, the project owners, they cannot change or modify in any way, shape, or form the smart contract. Whatever is coded right now, it's going to be continuing to work in this way. Nothing will change, nothing will modify. You know, in a centralized companies out there, things can change. You know, bad decisions that can be made from the corporate team. They might make mistakes, or you know, they may change the marketing plan, or anything of that nature. And it doesn't exist when we're talking about a marketing plan that is being coded into the blockchain itself, right? So that's key to understand that. Small starting capital, you can start here with very little funds, you know, $50, $100, $20. It's not much to start a project, to start an income to a stream, to start a business. 100% of the income goes to members of the project. So the project creators, they don't take or keep or touch any people's money. So how they are able to do that and why they're doing it is because they themselves are members of the project. They themselves, just like us, they grow their matrices, and that's how they make income. You know, they already, since I started 2 weeks ago, I've seen their main account, one of their main accounts has grown by 100 Ethereums, right? From 200 Ether to over 300 Ethers. So that's cool, right? So they're growing, they're making money. And you know, they never touched my money. They never touched my crypto. They never touched any of your cryptos, the project creators, and they still make money. So that's cool. And the only thing they need to do is really to maintain their beautifully designed interface for, you know, for the user interface, how we see, how we view things, which they've done incredibly awesome job. It's very simple, very intuitive, very user friendly. So you need to, maintain the site. Even if the site goes away because of a tax, because of anything like that, they can recreate it. The smart contract is untouchable. You can put the site down, but you cannot put the smart contract down, right? So that's key to understand. I'm sharing with you this before we get into the marketing, because you need to understand the uniqueness of this project. You need to understand why this is different than anything else out there. The project is completely decentralized, no admin needed to run the project. So all of those things happening, they're happening without somebody controlling, without somebody, taking funds and then controlling. And you know how in other projects, you need to wait for withdrawals, you need to approve, you need to do KYC, you need to do this and this and this, and all of this management. Here, you don't need any of that. Everything is running already in the smart contract. Instant payouts, very, very key, that you get instant payouts in this project directly to your Ethereum wallet that you control the private key on. In other projects, you earn, but that money that you earn is sitting in a centralized server somewhere, in an app or some place that you do not control the private key. And if you do not control the private key, it means that you cannot use that money instantly. You cannot go and cash it out right now. You cannot do it if you don't control the private keys. So it's very cool here that you get instant payouts directly to your Ethereum wallet, which means you get the cash now, you can use it. You don't need to withdraw. You don't need to wait for withdrawal. Everything is automatically coming to your MetaMask wallet if you're on PC, or the Trust wallet, and then you can move this if you want to any other Ethereum wallet of your choice, like Ledger Nano S or Trezor or Cold Wallet, whatever you want, or you can leave it there inside your MetaMask or Trust wallet. Okay, unlimited income potential here. So you can earn 1,000 Ethereum, 2,000 Ethereum. I mean, there is absolutely no limit to how much you can earn Ethereum here. There is no income cap. Okay, you want to earn $20,000 in a week, $20,000 in a day, you can do it here in this project. There is no ceiling on the income. Another cool thing that I like about this project is transparency. Transparency. Everything is transparent on the blockchain. All the transactions and income of the people, all of it is seen on the project. Everything is verifiable on the blockchain itself. Everybody can go and log in into any account, right? And basically see it for themselves. It's a simple project, and not worry. You don't need to worry here about hackers or the project scamming. So those are the key benefits, the main benefits of Forsage. And on top of that, it is important, as we are going to discuss in just a moment here, importance of systems in place and importance of having the right strategies of how to market this so that you can really take advantage of this opportunity in full speed. So when I say transparency, let me just show you this real quick and log in. Okay, this is, by the way, an account of somebody that has zero referrals, and I have people message me and ask, hey, can I make money here without referring anybody? Yes, you can. We have many examples of that. Like zero referrals, he earned 15 ETH because of the spillover. We'll talk about that in just a moment, right? It doesn't mean you need to expect income coming your way without doing anything. Okay, it's not a project like this, but it's definitely possible. Okay, so you can see here, for example, this is my account right here. The the account I started on 23rd of May. You can see right here by any slot that you take in here, right? You can see all of these transactions, okay? You can see all of these transactions happening, right? Onto the blockchain. You can click and you can verify. This is on Etherscan. You can see the contract. That's why we love, we'll love this business so much, right? If you log out and you can enter view mode and enter ID or Ethereum wallet right here, for example, number one. Let's spy on account number one. When I got started, they had 200 ETH on this account. All the slots have been opened, right? And they earned 128 Ethereum in the last 2 weeks or something like that. So this is pretty cool. This is pretty cool. And I like how it's been updated in real time. Like all of this, this right here, you see the dollar representation of Ethereum that has been hitting this Ethereum wallet based on the current price of Ethereum. So it's been updated in real time. You can see how many times each slot has cycled here. You know, you can see all the colors of the rainbow. You can see the blue, the bottom overflow, the top overflow. You can see the pink ones. So you really need to understand the power of this marketing plan in order to fully grasp how big it can be and how much income you can generate here and create an unstoppable income machine. So if you follow this Ethereum wallet and you go here to transactions, you can see internal transactions, okay? And you can see all of these internal transactions, and you can see, you know, this is happening in real time, right? 0.8 Ether, you know, 1.6 Ether right here, 0.2, 0.025, a lot of those, 1.086, 0.8, 3.2, okay? You can see all of this happening right here under internal transactions. If you go and log out to any other wallet, let's say 113, okay? And you can see essentially the same thing. Go to Ethereum wallet, you go to internal transactions, and you see all of these internal transactions happening in real time. 6.4 ETH, you know, he got it yesterday, etc. Right? So the goal here is to activate all 24 slots as soon as you can. Okay, that's the goal, and people will do it in different pace, in different tempo as they grow their business. But as you're going to progress through this project, it is inevitable that you're going to start upgrading to higher slots in order to not miss out on income. That's how it is designed. That's how it's been designed. It's part of the beauty of this marketing plan that's coded, that essentially tells you, hey, when you have this warning sign, it means you need to upgrade or you will miss out on income. For example, if you go to this account, 9492, this is actually one of my people on our team that has generated, as you can see, 39 Ethereum. So he started after me. You can see by the ID numbers, right now we have 17,609 participants in the project. And every time somebody registers, they give them an ID based on the next participant in the project. So you can see right here that there is a warning sign. And what this warning sign means, right? You see that this person, Kiko, his name, has cycled one time, right? Means that he got the matrix filled, all of these 6 positions got filled once. Now, when you cycle once and you don't upgrade to the next spot, so what it means is he earned 3.2 Ethereum, he earned 3.2 Ethereum, he earned 3.2 Ethereum. How much he earned from this slot already when he cycled? 3.2 times 3, right? That's 9.6 Ethereum. 9.6 Ethereum. So he earned already by cycling this slot. Now, if he doesn't put 6.4 out of this in order to upgrade to the next slot and make it active, the next time that somebody will fall here, or his matrix is going to start filled with 3.2, he's going to miss out on all of this income. He's going to miss out on this income, and it's going to start showing him just like this, where he missed income. You see, he missed 2 times the payments, 2 times the payments of 3.2 from his members because he didn't upgrade. He didn't upgrade in time. So it took him quite, you know, it took him some time to realize, hey, you know, I need to upgrade to the next slot, or I'm going to keep missing out on those payments. And it is painful. I don't want to miss out on those payments, so I need to upgrade. So the same thing will happen here. And then after a little bit, it will go to the next one, the next one, the next one. So this is how it works, okay, in terms of incentivizing people to go and they upgrade without doing it in any centralized way. People upgrade because they don't want to miss out. They don't want to miss out on any profits, on any income that will come from the spillover and other things. And by not activating this, he's already missing out potentially on somebody falling into this matrix from spillover, and he's not able to catch it because he has not upgraded yet. So whenever you see this warning sign, okay, you need to upgrade to the next level, or you are in danger of missing out on profits. You can also see a warning sign here in next to this in your account. Okay. Now, like I already shared, you can earn here even without referring people, but it doesn't mean you shouldn't build a team. You know, this is the thing, guys, that I've been telling you from the beginning. Yes, you can get spillover here. You can get the overflow from the matrices as they bump into the matrices, and there is not enough space there where it would have gone. Then it bumps up and it falls into your matrix, and now you earn on that income, right? If it falls into those spots of 3, 4, and 5 in Forsage X4. Okay, so essentially you can get here spillover, but you know, it doesn't mean that you need to wait for it, expect it, and I mean, you're going to get a spillover, but you need to build a team if you want to maximize your income, because the spillover is coming from somebody active, and we want to be active, all of us in this business. So before we get into the strategies, let me ask you this. How much Ethereum you want to earn with this Forsage project? Just throw it in the chat. What is your goal? How much do you want to earn Ethereum with this project? What is your goal? You got to set your mind for the goal from the get-go in order to get it. You know, our mind is like a missile. It's like a, you know, when you see a target, that's where we are moving into. That's where we are, you know, taking our actions into. When we see this clearly as a target, that's when we are going. So just put in a number. I know that you say, I want to earn as much as you can, as Ashley is saying. Well, put in a number. Put in a number. What is the amount of Ethereum that you want to earn with Forsage? What will be the amount that would set you free? You know, set you free from any debts that you have. You know, put 12 months of rent that you already paid off in advance. You know, or allow you to buy a house maybe, or, you know, do something that will leave you in a situation where you do not worry about money. You know, that is what I want everybody here to achieve. I'm not saying that this will be the be all and end all for you getting rich and wealthy and, you know, buying yourself a multi-million-dollar mansion. Not saying that it's not possible, but I want at least for you guys to reach a number where you will be able to not worry about money, and have enough savings in place so you can breathe. A lot of people are living in a way where they live paycheck to paycheck, and especially in the situation right now that has not been planned with the pandemic. A lot of people lost their incomes, they lost their jobs, they lost their source of income, and they're essentially living on savings. And because of that, they run a risk of running out of money, essentially, because they have not been managing their finances well. And I'm not saying that it is something that comes easy, right? It's easy to say, okay, just spend less than you earn, do it like this, consistently save 20-30% of the income, but it is easier to say than to do. So let's see. Target 1,000 Ethereum, awesome. Jim Blackburn, at least 10 Ethereum a month accumulating. Rick says $5,000 worth a month. Okay, so $5,000 worth is how much in Ethereum? It's about, if we do the math, 5,000. Like, you do the math on how much is that? 5,000 divided by 170. It's about 30 Ethereum, right? 30 Ethereum a month. It's not difficult to do. 1,000 Ethereum, says Chrissy. Okay, so you got a number, a goal that you are striving for, and that you should keep it in front of you in order to motivate and inspire you and drive you. So let's talk about some challenges people are having. Why some people are having challenges in growing their income with Forsage. Why it is happening. Okay. And of course, we'll talk about what to do to not be in that spot. Okay. So first of all, lack of drive and motivation. If you lack the drive and motivation, and you don't have enough reasons why you want to do this, what drives you, what do you want the money for, and you just don't have this inspiration inside to do whatever it takes, then it is already a battle lost. Okay, because drive and motivation is something that you need to have from the inside, to say, you know what, I'm going to do whatever it takes to succeed. There is no chance of me, giving up. There is no chance of me, saying, okay, this is not working. Okay, I'm giving up. When you have this feeling inside of giving up, that's where you lose the battle. Okay, when I first started in 2014, and I had this little office. I have this little space, 2 meters by 2 meters by 2 meters, essentially, and I had a little laptop going on, and I started a business, and I got into, I paid for some program, about $2,500 to get started, and then I took a loan from the bank. And every day I would go there, and I would try to make it work, and I would do everything in my power. I would follow the directions, I would follow the instructions, and after a month of doing that, I made my first $1,000. And it was not easy. Like, in the next 8 months, I was struggling to generate any income, and the debts were just piling up. But there is no point in time where I said to myself, it is not working, so I'm giving up. Okay, you should take this mindset of, this is not working, I'm giving up, out of your vocabulary, right? Out of your vocabulary, because essentially you cannot allow this to happen to your mindset. You cannot allow this ever to happen. Not in the first day, not in the first 2 days, not in the first week, ever. Okay, because that's the death spiral. So that's the first thing. Second is not having a funnel set up. That'll explain about the Forsage opportunity. How many people here do not have a funnel set up? And I'll explain what is a funnel in a moment. It's a page, it's a capture page, you know, at least a page with a video that explains about the project, explains about the opportunity. Who do not have a funnel set up about Forsage? Okay, Aston says, need one. I don't yet. If you do not have a funnel in place, then this is the first thing that you need to do today, is to set up the funnel. And you need to get one. And I'll explain why in just a moment. This is essential in order to build a successful business. It's having a funnel. Funnel is what explains everything to your prospects. Funnel is what provides all the details. Funnel is what closes the deal. Funnel is everything. Is giving you a follow-up. Okay, if you're trying to go there and build this business just by, you know, placing your links, it's not going to work. People are going to be totally lost. Okay, they don't know what to do. There's no duplication system. There's no funnel system in place. There's, you know, they cannot do it. And if they cannot do it, then they will not do it. If they cannot see clearly how they can do it, they will not do it. So having a funnel in place is very, very, very key, very, very important. If you don't have a funnel right now, then you should, after watching this video, the first thing you want to do is set up your funnel. Okay, at least you have a page to promote Forsage, and I can help you with that, and I'll show you how in just a moment. But keep in mind, write it down to yourself and note, I gotta have a funnel in place. I gotta have it right now, today, before anything else. Third thing why people are having challenges is not knowing how to generate leads and interested prospects to see Forsage opportunity. And this is something that is not unique to Forsage. I'm talking about things that are, you know, true for any project. Okay, any project that you promote. It's universal. Okay, universal principles. Not knowing how to generate leads is a big challenge for a lot of people. People are everywhere. Interested prospects are everywhere. People who have the desire to generate income from home, who want to take advantage of an opportunity like Forsage, they're everywhere. Okay, the thing is, you don't know how to reach them, okay, in the best possible ways, so that they're going to take a look at your business. So they're going to click on your link. Okay, you don't know how to do that. And what we are going to cover and teach is how you can do that. Okay, how you can generate those leads and interested prospects to see your funnel, to see your opportunity. Fourth is having this entitlement mentality when you join the business and think that everything should be done for you. You know, my upline should be doing everything for me. They're going to go there and they need to build my business. They need to put people under me. They need to go and use my link, right? That entitlement mentality. Where is my spillover? You know, don't have this entitlement mentality. Everybody is equal with this project. Everybody. We are working with the same smart contract. Everybody is working with the same smart contract. Everybody is absolutely equal in this business. Okay. The only thing is not equal is that what you do with the opportunity that is in front of you, and how you market it. Okay. That is what you need to learn. Lack of follow-up system in place. So if you don't have a system in place, how you follow up with those leads, then you're leaving a lot of money on the table. Okay, because people need guidance, people need systems, people need encouragement, and usually people do not start something from the very first time that they hear about something. Okay, they need to hear about it at least a couple times in order to make a decision, in order to start doing something or changing something. That's just human nature, you know. Many times I would think about a project, you know, somebody would tell me about a project. I'm not like, okay, I'm throwing everything on my plate and I'm going to start focusing on this project and I'm going to promote this project, right? It didn't happen with Forsage as well. You know, somebody called me about Forsage, a friend of mine, and he told me about this project. I'm like, okay, cool, sounds interesting, right? Let me check it. But I have not, you know, joined Forsage from the very second and said, okay, I'm joining, let's do it, and start. At first, I, you know, learned about this. I saw this. I did my due diligence. I you know, explored what it is for me here, and then I made a decision. The same thing will happen with your prospects, okay? And usually they need to hear about it a couple of times. They need to see there it's really getting results, and then they are saying, okay, let's do it. Lack of experience and proper mindset, that's something that you need to work on. If you don't have experience, then it's time to start getting one, okay? And proper mindset is something that is nonstop. You work on it nonstop. You know, you read the books, you listen to motivational. There is all this on YouTube, you know, motivational motivational talks, you know, how to start the morning. Make sure that you listen to this. And there is also those I am affirmations is going to help you a lot. If you go to YouTube and type in I am affirmations, okay, you're going to see like this. For example, listen every day, I am affirmations for success. Okay, make sure that you listen to this, because it's really going to start to program your mind for success. Okay, this is something I'll throw a link here to everybody to this YouTube one, but just type in I am affirmations. I am, you know, this is I'm not going to get too deep into personal development here, but I've gone through so many trainings. I've been to all Tony Robbins seminars multiple times, you know, and listened to a lot of personal development gurus for hundreds of hours. And I can tell you that changing your identity, how you see yourself, is going to be so profound for you to change your life and change your ability to generate income. Everybody has this ceiling in their mind about how much money they can generate, and about you know, this financial thermostat of what is their financial point, you know, how much money they can generate per month. And you need to start breaking those limitations you have inside. You need to start breaking those limiting beliefs inside, and change your self-identity and say, you know what, I am a millionaire. And you need to start telling this to yourself. You need to start breaking those limiting thoughts inside your mind, and that will start to shift what the actions you take, and your behavior. Everything about you is going to start changing. You're going to start attracting the right people to help you on your goal. Okay, so another one is fear. Okay, fear stops people. Fear to do a video, fear to do this, fear to talk to somebody, fear what if they reject me, you know, all kinds of fears. You need to stop letting fears to stop you from success. Okay, you're going to be afraid, but be afraid and do it anyway. Okay, be afraid and do it anyway, and you're going to start having so much success when you will stop blocking yourself from it and just go after your goal and start taking massive action. So what is a funnel? A funnel is a landing page where people put in their name, their email address, right? Or just their email. A landing page is designed to capture the lead, is designed to give them in a short period of time possible, with a simple headline, you know, what is the main benefit for them? What is in it for them? Why they want to learn and get more information. So you capture their information, sales page, and of course you need a CRM. You need to have a system where this information resides so you can then follow up. Sales page, supporting pages, automated email follow-up series, a webinar. Maybe you have an automated webinar, or a live webinar, a Telegram group, a Telegram channel, Facebook group. It's all part of a funnel. And if you don't have it in place, you should have it in place, okay? And the good part, the good news is that everything is set up and ready for you right away. I've designed all of this for you guys to start duplicate just like that. With a simple share code, you have everything set up. The landing pages, the sales page, the supporting pages, the email follow-up series, all of it with your links set up and ready. You just need to follow it, and I'll show you exactly where to find this information in case you don't know, okay? So let's talk about passive marketing versus active marketing. In home business, you should do two things: passive marketing and active marketing, okay? That's all you need to do. What's the difference? Passive marketing is every activity that you're doing to market the project that is in a passive way, where you are not reaching out to people, where you are doing some kind of content, okay? Whether it's videos, emails that you write, Facebook posts, Facebook lives, YouTube, your YouTube channel, Instagram stories, Instagram posts, and other type of content creation. Okay, that's a passive marketing. You design a content that is designed to attract attention. Okay, to attract attention to what it is that you're doing. That's passive marketing. Active marketing is when you are reaching out to people. Okay, whether it's WhatsApp, Facebook Messenger, SMS, a phone call. Yes, you can actually pick up the phone and call somebody, right? How weird and strange it is. You can do that. You know, reply to emails. It's active marketing. It's when you're actively sharing about this project. Now, I'll talk about how to share, because you don't want to go out there and start spamming your links and start spamming people with your links. That's not what you want to do. That's now how you don't need you don't need to sponsor here and refer a lot of people into this project in order to make a lot of money. You really don't. Okay, you need to have just a handful of people. If you have 10 people who are active, who are excited about this project and will build a team, you can generate here hundreds of Ethereums, okay? Hundreds of Ethereums. You don't need a lot of people. You just need a handful of people in this project that will generate you a lot of Ethereum, okay? That's key to understand, we'll talk about both of those: passive marketing and active marketing. So let's talk about Facebook free strategies, because we're going to talk about both paid strategies and free strategies today. And free strategies have, of course, the benefit of being free. Okay, it means that you market your business for free. You don't need to spend money on advertising or spend money on marketing, and you can generate unlimited leads from Facebook free strategies. Okay, I've done it for years, and there is no end to how many people out there on Facebook you can attract with Facebook free strategies. Now, the drawdown for free strategies is that you do need to spend more time. You need to spend more time on those Facebook free strategies. But let me ask you this: would you be willing to spend a good portion of your time, 5-6 hours a day, if you knew that after a month you'll generate $10,000. You know, would you be willing to sacrifice your precious 6 hours, 8 hours a day, not watch TV, not watch some stupid news, not watch some Netflix, you know, in order to generate the income? Okay, and that's something that you need to really be with yourself and see how bad do you want it, because you know, I am not watching TV. You know, I threw my cable TV out, and I'm not watching Netflix. You know, I'm watching a movie maybe once a week. Okay, and that's it. I'm not watching them. I'm not binging on movies and TV shows and all kinds of celebrity stuff. Okay, I'm focused on this project, on this business, and in helping people. Okay, that's what I'm focused on, and I don't have time for all of that entertainment. Now, nothing bad about entertainment. It's good to be entertained. It's good to relax, but it's all a question of the proportion. How much time do you want to spend in entertainment versus how much time do you want to spend on your project? Okay, so I don't see you you know, you're posting the chat. I ask you, would you be willing to work, you know, 5, 4, 5, 6, 8 hours a day if you knew that you can generate $10,000, $20,000 in the next 30 days? Would you be willing to do that? Right? Let's see. Okay, now I see. Laura says yes. David says yes. Aston says yes. Jim says of course. Ashley, yes. Okay. Rick says sure. Jack says yes. Okay. So guys, it's really a matter of having the right priorities and understand that your actions lead to results. That's it. You know, people who do not have results yet in this project means that they don't have the right strategy and skills, and they simply didn't put in the time. Okay, both of those scenarios. Okay. So let's start with the free Facebook strategies with Facebook. Okay, first of all, if you do not have the right profile picture, if you have a picture of a flower or a dog or a cat or something like that, then make sure that you have a normal picture. I know it's fundamentals, but it's very important, because at the end of the day, you'll be talking to people. Okay, and with it, you need to, it's very simple, it's very basic, right? But people like to do business with people they know, like, and trust. Okay, and how you can develop the trust if they're talking with a flower, right? It's fundamental, but you need to have it in place. Have a nice picture where you smile. Second is a header on Facebook. You want to make sure that it's not something like, it's not talking about any kind of project. It's not, you know, spammy or pitchy. Okay, you just want to show something of you. Okay, it's you that they connect with. Okay, show the value of freedom, you know, something that where you are in the nature, somewhere where you are having a great time, or lifestyle, or your favorite picture with a family, you know, something like that. Make sure that you have it in place, because I'm going to teach you very awesome Facebook strategies for free that you can leverage, and you can find unlimited prospects that you can go and reach right now. And in order to do that, you need to have this in place. Okay, your Facebook is your tool. I know people that made millions of dollars just with free Facebook strategies. I'm not kidding. You know, it's that powerful. Okay. So next is edit your bio. You want to have a nice bio in place. You know, who you are. I'm a father. I'm this. I'm a crypto enthusiast. I'm, you know, put in bio what you're about. What are your main interests, and make sure that you're putting in there, you know, something like I'm a crypto entrepreneur or I'm a crypto enthusiast. Okay, something like that. You need to start posting engaging things on Facebook. Okay, people, things that people like and comment on and create some engagement on. And the reason you want to do that is that, you know, when somebody connects with you on Facebook and they see an absolutely empty wall, they see no posts, they see no, you know, nothing, no engagement. They understand that this person here on Facebook is not, you know, it's just going to be so much harder for you to develop that trust with that person. You know, because it's just the nature of how it goes. If they go and see that you have posts that people like and engage and comment on, and you have videos, they see engaging things on Facebook, they're going to want to connect with you much more. Okay, when we talk about what you post, value, lifestyle, results are the most important pieces that you do want to post on a regular basis. Okay, I'll break it down for you what it means in just a second. You want to build your friend list and following. It's easy to do. You just add a friend and make sure that you are adding a friend from people who are interested in crypto. You start to build this friend list of people who are in crypto, and start developing a following, and do videos and Facebook lives. You know, this is next level. You know, I know for a lot of you, you have never done videos, and put yourself out there. This is very important to your Facebook free strategies. To have a huge success with it is going to just speed up everything. I'm not saying that it's absolutely necessary for you to do it, but if you are going to do it, if you're going to take a video challenge where you are going to start sharing some videos that provide value on your timeline, it is going to help you tremendously. It is going to help you tremendously for people to see you, to hear your voice. You know, you need to start to see yourself as having, you know, value that you can share, and start practicing it and sharing with your voice and your opinions. And you know, it's like having your own show. It's like having your reality show. You start to document your journey. You start to you know, learn something, and then you teach it. So when I say value, what type of things that you want to post? Very simple. The home-based business industry is disguised as actually a personal development and leadership business. Okay, it's about helping people grow. That's all that there is about. Helping people grow, helping people with their mindset, helping people to develop leadership skills. You know, sharing important, valuable information. That, you know, sharing how people can solve their problems. It's about perspective and all kinds of things. Perspective about money, perspective about wealth, perspective about online marketing, perspective about crypto. You know, there's so many verticals that you can take it to. So you can read a book or watch a video, right, and post about what you learn. You can read for 10 minutes about a classic like Think and Grow Rich, or you know, any type of book, and then you share what you learn, right? You share what you learn. Start posting about what you learn. Maybe you take a course and you start posting about what you learn in that course. You know, that's the kind of things that people like, and that's the kind of thing that is going to allow you to start building a following when you start sharing about what you learn. Educational videos, you know, make sure that you educate something in the video. You know, you share about 2 tips or 3 tips or 5 tips about something. You start sharing about you know, something in crypto. Okay, positive encouragement. People love positive encouragement, right? To brighten their day. Okay, maybe a quote, a personal development quote. You know, something of that nature, maybe an affirmation of some kind, maybe a book recommendation. You know, you want to start posting those type of things. ILT is a concept I learned a long time ago. You want to invest either time or money or both into yourself, into learning something, and then you learn it and then you teach it. Okay, very simple. Lifestyle, you want to post about your hobbies, home environment. You know, right now we're all at homes. So you want to post about your, you know, some of the personal stuff. Why? Because you want people to see who you really are, and that will allow them to trust you more. This business is all about trust and relationship. Okay, so your hobbies, home environment, your activities, family, what you like to do, you know, those are the type of things that you want to post and share more of yourself. And results, you want to post your results, you want to post your team members' results. You know, when you post about team members' results, you start being seen as a leader that is helping other people get results. Okay, you want to you can leverage from the get-go the results of other people, because we're all one big team. We're all one big team in this project. Okay, and they have no ability to recognize if this team member is your member or not your member. So you can start leveraging other members' results, but do it in a way of provoking curiosity. You know, many people do not do it right at all. You know, what they do is they throw in their links in their post. They start talking about the project. They start talking about the benefits. They start talking about, you know, this and this and this and this, right? About the project, and it is just not providing any curiosity at all, any kind of intrigue, any kind of story that people want to engage with, that people want to learn what this is all about, right? So do not do that. Do not post the key benefits. Do not post, you know, your links. This stuff doesn't work. You want to connect with people, and we'll talk about that in just a second. So this is one of the most important principles that I learned building a business, and is that you never want to talk about the project itself. You don't need to talk about the project itself, right? And you may be hearing this and saying, okay, how come I never talk about the project itself? You know, what does it mean I never talk about the project itself? How will people learn about the project? Well, you need to understand that people do not care about the project. They don't care about the name of the project. Okay, people don't care about its features of the project. Okay, what they do care about is how you can help them solve their problems. That's what they care about. How you can help them solve their problems, and how you can help them achieve their goals. That is what they care about. Okay, that's the only thing they care about. How you can help them solve their problems and how you can help them achieve their goals. Can they do it? Is it simple enough? Do you have a system in place? Do you have a system in place with step-by-steps that teach them, do this, do this, do this, do this? Okay, do you have it? Do you have the key to show them how to build this business? Can you teach them? Can you show them? Okay, your results and people results. Okay, that's what you want to basically talk about, is how you can help them solve their problems. What are their problems? How you can help them achieve their goals? What are their goals and visions? Can answer for them? Can they do it? Is it simple enough? Do you have a system in place? Can you teach them and show them how to do it? Do you have results? Okay, or they can see that other people are having results and they can duplicate it. They can have results too. Okay, and the power of momentum, you know, that's why you want in the next 30 days to go and generate momentum, a lot of momentum. So the more momentum you generate, okay, the more momentum you generate, guys, the more you're going to make here. Because bottom line, people in home business, they want to see what results have you gotten with this and in how much time. Okay, that's the first question that I ask. If somebody is pitching me about some business or opportunity, I ask them, okay, you know, what are your results? How much money you generated in what amount of time, you know? So that is, of course, not the only thing that is important. Obviously, you need to have the right project, etc., etc. But you know, it is important to see what is the potential here. What is the potential here? And they are going to, if not ask you directly, they're going to think about it, and they want to see, okay, what is your results? What are your results? What is your results? What people's results? You know, how much they can generate here. And momentum is key. You want to launch this business. You want to launch it. Just like a rocket that goes to the moon, it takes the most energy at the start, and the first 10 days, 30 days. It takes the most energy for you to launch this business, and then it starts to grow on the power of momentum. You get into momentum, and it's going to get easier and easier and easier and easier with time. Okay, so you do want to talk about them and not about the project. You do want to talk about them and how you can help them. Does it make sense, guys? Okay, I see so many people mess it up big time. Okay, they start pitching about the business. You know, they start talking to somebody who is not interested and start shoving their links in their way. It's not going to work. It's never going to work, guys. Okay, you do want to establish connection, and you do want to get their interest in place before you share the link. Never share a link with somebody, never share your funnel, okay, with somebody that doesn't want it, okay, that is not interested. It's not going to work. Okay, making sense? So that is important, guys. That is important. Now, I want to see if this makes sense, guys. Just post in the chat if it makes sense to you. Okay, that is the key to the whole kingdom of free strategies. Okay, that is the key here. If you do want there to not spend any money on marketing and advertising, and you want to find unlimited prospects, people liking, commenting your stuff, connecting with them, and you want to make sure that you get this 100%. Okay, that you get this 100%. People don't care about the project. Okay, they do not care about the project and its features. They want to see how you can help them solve their problems, achieve their goals. Can they do it? Do you have a system in place? Can you teach them, show them? Okay, your results and people results and the momentum you have. Okay, that is important. Now, people do business with people they know, like, and trust. That's what they do business with. People they know, like, and trust. So it's a numbers game, ultimately, with free strategies. If you talk to 30 people a day, for example, like you're messaging and you're communicating with 30 people, in 1 month, you'll be communicating with 900 people. 900 people, right? From those 30 people, 10 will take a look at your funnel. Let's say, I'm not saying that this is exactly going to be true for you, okay? Let's say from 30 people, 10 is going to look at your funnel. From those 10 people, 2 or 3 people will join. If you have 3 new team members that join you every day and you teach them how to do the same, your income is going to explode in this business, right? In this project, it's going to explode because of how lucrative this plan is that is coded on the smart contract, that essentially 100% of the funds are going to the members, to the network, right? So this is very, very, very lucrative, and you can make here a lot of income, a lot of Ethereums. But think about it. If you have just, you know, a couple of people join you every day, you're going to have absolutely explosion in your income. Okay. If you're going to implement this boomerang strategy that I'll share with you in just a moment, and with your new members, and they're going to do it with their members, you can start generating some unreal numbers. I'm teaching you those free strategies. I know some of you, you don't have too much time. You want, where's the paid stuff? How is the paid strategies are going to work? We'll get to it, guys. You know, there is ways to build this business, both in free strategies and paid strategies, just like with any business. Okay, but with paid strategies, you need to be a lot strategic, very, very strategic. Otherwise, you know, you can lose a lot of money in advertising that is not going to be fruitful. So everything with paid advertising should be tested very, very thoroughly. Okay. So key to understand here in home business is the difference between the warm market and the cold market. Okay. Warm market is people that already, you already know them, they already know you. Okay. It's what's called a warm market. They're warm to you. Okay. You have some kind of a relationship with them already. It can be your Facebook friends, your WhatsApp contacts, your email list, groups you're following, some kind of a group of people that follow you, that so that is a warm market. And with every project, if you do have a warm market, this is the best place to start. Is you want to reach out to your network, to the people you already know, to the friends that you already have. Okay, it's going to be easier for you than going to the cold market, unless you are doing the paid stuff, which I'll share in a moment. Because the paid marketing is all about the cold market. Okay, it's about your marketing, advertising, and having new contacts. It's a shortcut. Yeah, it's a shortcut, but you need to do it right. You need to do it right. Otherwise, you will be spending a lot of money. I've wasted a lot of money through time, through years of things like of that nature, of paid advertising, that not always have been successful. Some have been very successful. Some has been not successful, especially in the early days when I got started and I bought like solo ads and stuff like that, like email clicks. Still to this day, people are selling you those email clicks, and just most people are not going to get results with them, plain and simple. So the stuff I'm teaching you here is definitely what's going to give you results. Where are those prospects? Okay, they're everywhere. Okay, they're everywhere, and you gotta search for new prospects where they already are. Who are the people who are most likely to be part of the project Forsage? Think about it. Who are the people who are most likely to be the prospects who will be great candidates for this project? Okay, it's people who already are in crypto, right? People who already are in crypto, and that are part of some Facebook crypto groups, right? They're already part of crypto. They're interested in crypto. Decentralized apps, people who are in decentralized apps groups, okay, some kind of app, and who are interested in earning income with crypto, right? Crypto project groups, different kind of groups related to different kinds of cryptocurrency projects. They are already doing it. They're already in the game. They're already in crypto and investing money in crypto, right? So they are perfect candidates for the type of business that we have. Like I said, you don't need to have a huge amount of people that you refer to this business. You need to have a handful of people that are going to be excited about this project, and you can generate here unstoppable income. Okay, over and over, just because of the plan of how it is designed, right? I know I haven't gotten into too much like in-depth details of the marketing. It's something that you should already understand. We have other videos for that. Network marketing groups, okay? people who are in network marketing, maybe they are not even doing crypto, but you know, a lot of them have a great already a skill base and tool base, okay, and mindset in order to build this. Now, there are 5 steps to recruit or refer 1 to 10 people a day. And this is powerful stuff. You know, this is something that I learned from my good friend Darren Little, and he's generated millions of dollars with this strategy. And this is powerful because, you know, you basically take people through phases, and it's all can happen in like 5 to 10 minutes in a conversation. But again, we're not talking about the project and its benefits and its features. All of that stuff you should leave to the funnel. That's why you need to have a strong funnel in place, okay? All of that you should leave to the funnel. What you do need is connect with people, okay? Find their situation, cover their pain, discover their vision, how much money they want to make per month, what is their why, you know, what's their situation, qualify them if they're serious, ask directly if they're open to learn more with a magic question, which I'll share with you in just a moment, and then follow up with them. That's all you need to do. And it can take as little as 6 minutes or 10 minutes in order to do this whole process with somebody, okay? It's really simple. So in the first phase, you want to generate trust and rapport, okay? So when you connect with a new person, you want to build a rapport, which means, you know, you just like with normally when you meet somebody normally at the party, right? You don't go to somebody and say, hey, I have an opportunity for you. That's not what you do, right? You first introduce yourself. You say, how is it going? You know, how is life? How is, you know, what's going on? So you're not starting by pitching them about something, right? So don't do it differently here when you message somebody, right? Or when you start this connection, you want to build a little bit of connection with them, okay? Change their emotional state, build rapport. How you do it is essentially you can give them sincere compliment about something you saw on their Facebook profile. You know, you can see maybe have something in common, right? People like people who are like them. People like people who are like them. So if you have something in common, you know, maybe you both like the same sport, you know, maybe you both are doing this or this, you know, maybe you both are interested in this and this, right? That builds this commonality and this rapport really fast when you have something in common. So sincere compliment, having something in common. What else? You know, maybe you can say something that is funny, okay, or change their state. That builds a connection really fast, okay. So those are some of the ways. Then you want to transition to phase 2 and see if they have any problem, because here's the reality, okay? If people don't have a problem, they're not going to need a solution, okay? That's it. So you need to see if they're even have any hint or anything that is, you know, that they want, right? If everything is fine, if they're totally fine with their situation, you know, they still can want more, you know. I have people that, of course, maybe they're crushing it in their opportunities or whatever they're doing, but I share with them about this project and they say, you know what, I want to do this, right? It doesn't matter what they have on their plate or what they're doing or what they're promoting. Maybe they're happy with what they're doing. Okay, it's still they want more, okay? Or, you know, just based on your relationship with you, or just they want more, just they want something different. They want to have another income stream, right? So you need to see if they're open and uncover their pain. You know, maybe their pain is, okay, they're sitting at home, they have no income coming in, they you know, living on savings, they need to generate income, they've been burning crypto, they maybe they've lost some money in crypto and stuff like that, okay? And and that is their pain. Okay, they want to take advantage of the situation, and they want to earn money, but they just don't know how. They don't know how. Okay, phase 3 is you want to discover their vision, their why, their vision, their why, and qualify them to see if they're serious. They're serious about, and you can qualify people when you already have some results, okay, under your belt, and you feel confident. You can qualify people. At the first phase, you just need to get into momentum and get results, and still you do want to understand, you know, what is their vision, what do they want to achieve, okay, what is you know, how much money they want to make per month, okay, for example, what is their vision, what they want to do, and you know, why they want it, you know, what is the reason behind, you know, why they want, maybe they want to move to another place, another house, maybe they have bills to pay, you know, everybody has a different reason why. And if you can connect with them on that empathetic emotional level of why they want to do something, that is going to create this bond even more. Okay, I'm in a point in my stage that I just have so many people that want to do business with me that I don't have the time to go through all of this stuff properly and connect with everybody on a deeper level. It's simply because I don't have the amount of time in the day to be able to connect deeply to every single person on my team. Okay, it's not that I don't want to. It's not that I you know, it's not important. It's just I cannot do it physically. I don't have enough time. I'm running fast, and I'm building tools and systems and things in place for people and for the team, for everybody, because I have so many, right? But in your case, you most likely, you know, you don't have hundreds of people that want to do business with you, right? You start from where you are, and then you build that up. Makes sense, right? So that's why you do want to uncover their vision, their why properly, and ask directly if they're open to learn more. And this is the key phrase, okay, the key phrase that you can use in any moment in time in your conversation. If I showed you right now how we have people in this project already generate as much as 160 Ethereum in the first 2 weeks of getting started, and I teach you exactly the strategies, would that be something you might be interested in? Okay. And notice the key question here, would that be something you might be interested in? Okay? You're not pushing here. You're not, you know, you're not doing anything that they don't want to do. Okay. You want to get to a place where people are excited. They want to learn more. They're interested. That's when you share your funnel. Okay. So do not share your funnel. Do not share your link before you ask the key question, before you see that they are interested. Okay, either one of those two. You ask a question, you clarify they're interested, or you know, they come to you and say, maybe they watch your passive marketing, they watch your video, they, you know, something, and they come to you and say, I'm interested. Okay, how to do this business, right? That's when you know you are you're in a place where you can quickly go and build that rapport and share with them the funnel. Okay, you don't need to go through so many steps before you get there. That's why the passive marketing is important to do. But you never ever share a link with somebody if they are not interested. Okay, never share a link with somebody who is not interested, who is not expressed his interest. Okay, so this is the key phrase. If I showed you right now how we have people in this project already generate as much as 160 Ethereum in the first 2 weeks of getting started, and I teach you exactly the strategies, would that be something you might be interested in? Okay, that's it. Who would say no to it? Right? if somebody told me, hey, I want to share with you a strategy how to generate 160 ETH in 2 weeks, how to do it. Would you be interested to learn more? I would say yes. What is it? Show me, right? So you can leverage other people's results. You can leverage my results, and you can take a screenshot of the account and say, here, here, for example, you can go. That's the beauty of this project. Like, you can go and you can log in to any account, okay, and you can basically take a screenshot of what you see, right, of this account. For example, using a tool like Snagit, and you can take a picture and say, you see, this account, in the last 2 weeks or so, you generated 124 Ethereum here. So that's really cool. Would you like to learn more how it's possible, how to do it? Very, very, very simple. You can leverage, you can go into a view mode, right? You can go into a view mode into any account, okay, and essentially you can take a picture and snapshot with your phone, boom, and show them in the conversation, hey, and this is the result, okay. And if somebody asks you, hey, is it possible to earn here without referring anybody, you say, yes, it is. You log into this account, for example, take a picture, 11181, take a picture of it, take a snapshot. Here's an example, 0 referrals, 15 Ethereum. Yes, it is possible. See how simple it is, right? Very, very simple. Now, let's talk about the paid stuff, the paid strategies. So with paid strategies, you need to have several keys in place, okay, with paid strategies. So you have a source of a marketing campaign where you spend dollars, right? And you spend dollars and you attract people essentially through your process, through your ad campaign, for people to click on your link, okay? Now, the key in paid advertising, and I know some of you guys want to do it and benefit from my campaigns, and that's a very, very big thing and focus that I want to put in place for everybody here, because it is powerful and it is a lot of leverage, okay? And a lot of you guys, you don't know how to do paid traffic, okay? Some people, they just go and they buy some clicks, right? Let's say they buy $50 per click, for example, on their link somewhere, maybe some solo ad, right? And it is not usually a very effective way. Like I wasted a ton of money on solo ads, and I can tell you that this is not the best approach to building a business, a solo ad, okay? It is expensive, and these people, they don't know you, okay? Now, the key here in paid advertising is when you spend $1,000 on ads, okay, you get back more. You get back 1,500, you get back 2,000, right? You get back 4,000. That's the key with paid advertising, is that you get back more than you spent. Otherwise, it's not going to work. If you spend $1,000 and you got back 500, you're not going to spend another 1,000, right? So the key here with paid advertising is to measure everything. You measure what's called cost per lead. How much it costs you to generate that that prospect, that lead, you know, their details, their email address, okay, and their name, you know, this person, how much it costs you to generate that lead. And you want to measure what is called EPL, or earnings per lead. Earnings per lead. How much it costs you and what is your earnings, right? Let's say that you generated for $1,000 on ad campaign. Let's say you've been able to generate 500 leads, okay? And from those 500 leads, let's say that you've been able to get a certain amount of them to be part of the project, and overall you were able to track that you earn $3,500. Now, if that's the case, how often would you do it? You would take $1,000, you would generate those leads, you still have those leads that you can follow up with, and database that you build, and you know, it generated you $3,500. Okay, so you're doing it again and again and again, right? That rinse and repeat. So the key here is to have a very, very effective strategy and converting strategy. Now, what's cool about our project with this Forsage, this project, is that you get instant payouts. And when you get instant payouts, it's perfect to do traffic co-ops and to do advertising in general. Why? Because, and I'll explain what is a traffic co-op is, okay? What is a traffic co-op? It's a pay, when you have a campaign going, right? For example, a Facebook ad, okay? You have a Facebook ad. Let's say that I have a Facebook ad going, right? And it charges my credit card. It charges my credit card, okay? With this Facebook ad. So now it charges my credit card. I pay for the ad, and I start to generate leads. Now, instead of me sending my link to this page, for example, this page right here, okay? Instead of me sending to this page right here, which collects my leads, okay, and emails them, and all the sales funnel in place, okay, you have your own domain name here, your own domain name. So this is my domain name. You have your own domain name, okay, and you have your own capture page that looks exactly like this. 100% copy of this, 100% copy, okay? The exact same landing page, but with your own domain, and it goes to your own contact manager, right? And now I can use something that is called a rotator, and I can do it using a tool that is called Click Magic. So you can see here a rotator, and for example, in the rotator, let's say I have three links here. You can see account Forsage 1, account Forsage 2, you know, and you can see here how many unique clicks that this link has got, and this link and this link. So now with a rotator, what I can do is I can add those links, and each rotator has its own essentially link. Okay, this is the link of the rotator. This is the link of the rotator right here. So if I post this link in my advertising campaign, so whenever I say to people, okay, this is where you go to get your information, okay? This is where you go to get your information. You click on this link right here, okay? Then what it's going to do is it's going to rotate the URLs, okay? And it's going to show URL 1. After it's shown URL 1, it's the next time somebody clicks on this link, it's going to show URL 2, which is the capture page of the second person. Then it's going to show URL 3, right? The capture page of the third person. Then it's going to show URL 4, and so forth. How many people in the rotator, right? So this way, you can leverage my campaign essentially, and generate those prospects and build your team essentially without you doing the work, by leveraging my campaigns and me closing up those people and me doing the work essentially. Okay, just leveraging that is the power of this. Okay, because essentially you're piggybacking on my campaign and having this rotator work, so that I advertise this rotator link, okay, and it shows and distributes in a sequential way to the URLs of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You understand what I'm saying? That's what it's called. That's what is traffic co-op. Okay, a traffic co-op essentially is a way to duplicate a marketing funnel, a marketing campaign. And let's say that one slot in the rotator, in the traffic co-op, one slot in traffic co-op, let's say it is $100. Okay, and now somebody comes in and say, I want one spot in the rotator, they pay $100. I want 3 spots in the rotator, I pay $300. And if I pay $300 and I get 3 slots, essentially I'm going to get 3 times more traffic, right? So there is a way in the rotator to say that this URL is going to get 3 times more clicks. Okay, it's going to get 3 times more clicks than this one, right? So that there's a way to do it, and essentially that's how it will run. But for it to work, I need to first test it. I need to first test it myself and come up with a very clear picture. That's why I'm testing it on a brand new account with a brand new page, a brand new campaign, and a brand new Forsage account that I'm going to be testing and seeing exactly cost per lead and earnings per lead, and all of this data that I can then come to you and say, okay, this is the results of my testing. This is what it has been able to generate. Okay, this is the ROI on advertising. Okay, and essentially you can duplicate those results just being part of the traffic co-op. Make sense? And if you do want to, first of all, who understands this? Who get this? The traffic co-op and how powerful it is when done right, with the right marketing angle, with the right campaign, with the right strategy to duplicate the marketing campaign to grow a team like crazy. Okay, that is a very leveraged way to grow a team. Very leveraged way. Okay, Jim says yes. Awesome. Rick says yes, I'm in. Awesome. Ready for it. Cool. So you guys are getting it. This is a very powerful way to grow a team. So I have set up this ad. I'm going to show you right here. This one, I'm going to start using it as our traffic co-op. This ad right here. Okay, it's a simple ad. Essentially, you don't even see it as an ad. There is no links here. There is no links here. It's essentially a strategy that is called a Facebook engagement ad with a story element, story ad. Okay, and what it means essentially, I don't know why it opens me the browser of Opera. Okay, essentially, here is this ad, and we need to go and run it. Okay, we already started to see, we get all this engagement because I asked you to post an info to make it a boost, right? initially. So essentially what happens is people read it in their news feed, right? They scroll down on Facebook and they see this ad coming from decentralized apps. Okay, this is the Facebook page. And it starts like this. After my friend showed me this 100% decentralized project to earn Ethereum leveraging Ethereum smart contract, I knew I'll help a lot of people with it. Little did I know that it will earn me 160 Ethereums in the first 2 weeks of getting started. Okay, so that's what is called a hook. Okay, basically leading them into to read more. So after this first paragraph, they're going to read it and like, okay, I want to keep reading, right? Because it intrigued me. Keep reading. So then they go and keep reading, and they go and read about the whole thing. And after that, they'll see a social proof. They'll see a lot of people commenting info. So then they want to comment too, okay? They want to comment too, I want more info. So that creates even more engagement, okay? Eventually it can be thousands of comments here, right? And essentially you're paying per comment to Facebook. There is also a way here to send direct message. Like there can be a button here, like send message, right? Send message, and they can send message directly, or they leave a comment, and there is a way to set it up inside a ManyChat, to actually go, and whenever somebody comments on this post, whenever somebody comments, it's going to automatically send them a message to their Facebook inbox. So for example, ManyChat is a really cool tool that you can use, and you can build an audience here in ManyChat. You can build an audience here, essentially, right? So for example, I have here 9,651 active subscribers that I can, write a message and instantly send to 9,000 people, okay? That's essentially what happens when you start building your ManyChat account, like with this new page that I've set up, a decentralized app. I can go and connect, right? I can go and connect this to my account, this page, which I have not done yet, but I'm going to do. And there is something that is called Growth Tools. And in Growth Tools, you can see all kind of things here, okay? And you can see right there, you see this Facebook comments, okay? Facebook comments. So essentially what it does is whenever somebody comments on this post, it's going to automatically send him a message. When somebody wants an info, right, it's going to automatically send him a message, right? And it's going to engage him, ask a question, then he's going to reply back. Then you ask again, and you start to engage. And now you send at some point your link, and it can be a rotator link, right? Rotator link coming once to me, the other time it can come to you, another time it come to the third person, the first person, just like this. Now, here's why the strategy is awesome. Okay, this is one of the best strategies to build a business that I've seen, because people here, essentially, people here, they by reading the story, they start to connect. Okay, they connect here. Okay, so that's first, they connect. It's not like a solo ad. It's not like you're advertising some banner in the space. They start to read, they start to engage, they start to connect. Second, they see here is social proof, what's called social proof. Okay, they see a lot of people who are commenting info, that creates social proof that other people also want that it is interesting, and they want to be part of it as well. So that creates a social proof element. And because it is Facebook Messenger, it is personal, right? It is personal. So you get directly to their inbox, and I can message them again and again and again with very, very high open rates, not unlike email, 70, 80, 95% open rates, because people check their messages on Facebook, and it's personal, okay? It's personal, and I can message them with more results and share with them the rotator link again and again and again. And with this one strategy, I mean, I just want to already launch this ad, and I don't see a reason why Facebook would not approve it. But it is something that I'm going to launch today or tomorrow, okay? With a guy that is going to manage the ads, okay, for me. He's going to monitor and manage the ads and the campaigns and all of that. And essentially, I want to come up with the data, how much it costs, and based on that, we're going to set up this traffic co-op, okay? So now that I explained it, who wants to be part of that? Part of the traffic co-op, and basically leverage my campaign. All right. I see all of you guys want. That's really cool. That's really cool, because it is something that you can really start growing your team in a way where you do not do the referring part, and I'm doing it. So that's cool. It doesn't mean that you do not want to do the other stuff that I taught you, okay? The free strategies, setting up anyways, you need to set up a funnel, guys. For this strategy, you need to have a funnel. And to have a funnel, you need to go to the funnel setup earnifdaily.system.com. You need to go to this page, and you need to watch this video, this 17-minute video, okay? Watch this video. I show you step by step how to set up your funnel system, okay? So you'll be able to have this in place, and you'll be able to have all these web pages in place, where you see this shared, all of this I already shared with you, okay? I shared all of these pages with you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 pages. 9 pages, okay? 9 pages, 3 capture pages. All of this I already shared with you with a share code, okay? A share code that you see right here, a share code. I show you how to set it up, connect it to your own domain. All of that stuff is in that 17-minute video, okay? And how to do Gmail direct send and hook it up to the new Gmail account so you get email deliverability. You don't need to have autoresponder for it, okay? It's already included. This autoresponder included. Essentially, all the follow-ups are here, and whenever I write a new message, right now we have 6 messages, it's going to be added to the campaign with your links and with your Facebook links. You can save here under companies you promote, okay? You save here essentially your Facebook link to your profile, and you save your 6 digits codes to Forsage, and that's how you can duplicate the funnels. It's going to show up in the funnels. That's how simple it is. And you have all these capture pages and funnels, and we have your own domain, okay? And it's going to be like, for example, this page right here is Ethereum earnisdailysystem.com. So that's one page. You know, another page is landing.earnisdailysystem.com. Okay, so you have different ones, but one is enough. One is enough for the traffic co-op, and for your advertising, you just need to connect one capture page to one funnel, and that's it. That's it. Okay, you assign a subdomain. You get a domain first. You assign a subdomain here, essentially, and that's it. Like, it's very simple. It's all in this 17-minute video. I'm not going to go through it right now. It's all in there. It's just $30 a month after 7 days free trial. $30 a month to use the system. It's really cheap, and you can get up and running with the whole suite of email series and funnel page and everything. And I'm going to even create a 3-minute professional video where essentially it's going to explain about the Forsage project in 3 minutes. It's going to increase on conversions even more. So all of that is going to be shared in that funnel page automatically. Whenever I update it, it's going to automatically update your pages because it's within your share code. That's why I chose this system of duplication of funnels, because it is cool. I just update it once and it's updated throughout all of your pages instantly. Okay, yeah, if you don't know where the page is, it's funnel setup.earnisdailysystem.com. Okay, just go to that page and set it up. You set it up, you set your capture page, you set your sales page, you make sure that you create a new Gmail account, connect it so you have email deliverability. And now what's going to happen is you're going to see right here under your contact manager, you're going to see leads. This is all leads, new leads that are going to start coming into your way. You see all of these leads, right? This is just from today, right? All of these leads coming in, and all of these leads are getting my email series, okay? And that I've created automatically, okay? All of this stuff is happening. It's all from today, right? So you're going to start seeing this based on your subdomain. You can see, okay, this one right here, it got generated, you know, such and such amount of leads. Okay, this is, for example, one ad that I've been running, another ad, and I know it generated me 31 leads. Okay, so I can track the cost per lead and stuff like that. So you'll have it all inside this. You can, it's your contacts, it's your contact manager. It's going to send them automatically. Everything is already set up. Everything is already set up. You just need to go to this page, watch this video, right? Sign up and have it all created for you. That's it. Yeah. So that's pretty much it, guys. Help to boost this post. Just, you know, go there. Go to this Facebook post and write something like, I want more info, I'm more interested, you know, something like that, and it will help boost the results for everybody, and essentially help the team. And then when people are going to start coming in, then you know, it's going to just be from the get-go, the campaign is going to be more successful because of it. All right, questions. I've shared with you both paid and free strategies, you know, how you can build this business. And one more thing, I do suggest that you have at least 5 or 6 slots, these 6 slots open in the matrices to do the traffic co-op, because, you know, people will, a lot of them will start with 5 or 6 slots open, and if you don't have it open, you're just going to miss out on that income. So make sure that it's activated before you start running paid traffic. Okay, my country is not listed with PLS. So if for some reason you cannot do it with this traffic system, then we'll have to set up a funnel in a different way. Okay, using ClickFunnels, for example, we'll have to set it up in this way and connect to your contact manager there and the autoresponder there, and to do it in this way. But we'll have to duplicate essentially what we have there into your ClickFunnels account, or somehow I can help you manage it and set it up. I have not set it up yet, the whole funnel system in this way, but it needs to be connected with the follow-up series to your autoresponder. You need to set it up. You need to set it up. There is a way, of course, to do it, to set it up in this other way, but for everybody here, it's just simpler to do it with PLS. And if for some reason you cannot do it because of country restriction, you need to have a work around that. This training will be recorded. Is recorded. All right. Facebook Live already done. All right, Rick, awesome. Facebook Live already done. That's really cool. That's really cool. Share with me the results. What do I mean by slots open? I mean that here you have 6 slots of this open and 6 slots of this open. Okay. And by the way, I didn't share with you the boomerang strategy. So real quick, the boomerang strategy to explode your team, it goes as follows. A new member that signs up, what you can do to help them get started faster, okay, if they're serious, okay, if they want to duplicate that, if they want to do it as well to their prospects, what you can do, instead of them starting with, let's say, 6 here and 6 here, right, which in total is 3.15 Ethereum, to get started with 6 slots here and 6 slots here in X3 and X4, essentially what you do is they pay for the 7, so they pay for the 7 slots here in X3 for the same 315, essentially, and now you send them back this ETH because you get it in X3, most likely, unless it's reinvested, and then you need to work with your upline on this one. And then he takes this 315 and opens up all 7 slots in X4. So essentially the boomerang strategy is very simple. It allows people to start with 1 more slot in X3 and 1 more slot in X4, while you're sacrificing, in a way, short term, the income from X3 on those initial slots. But when people duplicate you, it's going to be easier for them also to get started, because you essentially help them activate 2 more slots they would otherwise would not activate from the get-go. And essentially, if they do the same for their people, you're going to start getting those X4 matrices fill up even faster on all of these levels, right? And the spillover for the team is going to be even faster. People are going to upgrade more. And this is only to help people get started. It's not for the next slots and next slots and next slots. No, when you start to cycle here, you upgrade. You cycle, you upgrade. This is just helping people to get started. This is a cool strategy that I've been in talks with my uplines, and they're like, okay, that sounds really cool. Boomerang strategy, and you can do it. So yeah, and by the way, everything is detailed in more detail in here, inside here. No, not here. Under watch our team building strategy, boomerang. So everything is detailed here on this page. Okay. All right. Any more questions? last questions, and we are ready to let it go. It's been 2 hours, 2 powerful hours. How time flies. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Question Q&A. Let's see. I'm finding leads. My issue is, what if they have a little money, should I get them in or only get those wanting to come in at the higher level? Of course, get them in. What's the question? Get everybody in, because they might be starting with 2-3 slots, and they will reinvest and they will go to the 4th and the 5th and they'll start growing. So yeah, the answer is get them in. Okay, Hannah messaged me about this one. How do you keep track? It's very simple. It's all about communication and mutual trust. Okay, that's it. You just need to trust each other with this, and everybody, can. I mean, when people start to see this, and you have a funnel, and they'll see the strategy, and you don't even need to explain it, but you can tell them, hey, I really want to help you get started in the best way, and help you activate even more spots, and everybody will say yes to that, right? In the one just one condition, that you're going to do the same thing for your people. Okay, you're going to do the same thing for your people as well, and that will create this boomerang effect. Okay. Let's see. Join and bought 3 slots in each matrix. Can I still participate? Yes. I mean, that is something that you need to talk with your upline about that. Just to be clear, the boomerang strategy means they open up to 7 on 3x, then you give them the if back and they open up the 4. So again, the boomerang strategy is they go here and they take 6 slots in X3, okay, 6 slots here, and you essentially have this in your if wallet, so you give them back, and then they open with this money afterwards the 6 slots on X4, okay, and you're with them, they open, make sure they open the 6 slots, and yeah, that's a team building strategy, because you open up even more slots for X4 for everybody, for the spillover, for everybody on the team. You open up even more slots for from the get-go, and now when they are going to do it, and that X4 is going to, like, you're going to get the X3 income, and the X4, they open up more slots and it starts to fill out your matrix, right? In those spots, it's going to start fill out your matrix in those spots. You're going to get this income anyways, and then it's going to help your team to spill over, create more spillover for everybody, and then you cycle in your X4, and then you open up all of this again. So yeah, that is the strategy. All right, guys, I think it's been a really good one. I'm going to post it somewhere that new members are going to watch this webinar. Let's require everybody to watch this webinar, whoever gets started, so that anybody has questions like, hey, did you watch this webinar yet? Okay, not yet. Okay, go and watch it, and then let's talk. Okay, so somebody asks you what to do, what is the first step? Get them to watch this webinar. Get them to watch this training for a team, and it's going to help them give guidance. So now you don't need to be the one educating them. You can say, hey, watch this, okay, and yeah, and leverage this training. Okay, so thank you, guys. Thank you for being here. You're awesome. I'm going to post the replay soon, and if you have any questions, we have the Telegram chat. You can ask it there, and I'll see you guys in the next team training. Let's crush it. Let's generate a lot of Ethereum in this month, next month. Let's keep your goals and you can really do this. I believe in you. It's really awesome and simple project, and we can crush it, guys. We can crush it. So let's do it. Thank you so much. We are the best team, and let's rock and roll with this. I'll see you guys in a bit.